Welcome, Sagittarius, wherever that sits in your chart. And we're in Sagittarius season at the moment. As I'm recording this today, it's my birthday. And so, happy birthday to any Sagittarius sun signs. These readings, they're timeless. Whenever you come across this, there'll be something for you. I get moved, I get guided and given cards to help pass on the readings and decode the messages. And so here, got something really close to your heart, almost standing in front of you. And I've got the Four of Wands. And so this could be a portal, it could be a celebrate. Well, we're just talking about happy birthdays, and so celebrations that you're standing in. um Maybe there's something that you've achieved, but with the fours it's a sense of stability. See what other messages are coming through. And so there's some stuff from the past, being given three cards from the past. And there's some a hidden energy here as well. Something that's stuck in the past, stuck in the past. So let's have a look. And so got the Nine of Wands. And so there's a lot that you've been through in the past, and you're coming out the other side showing that resilience, that strength. With the Nine of Wands, you've been molded into that stronger version of you. We've got the Queen of Swords reversed and the Seven of Cups reversed. And so there's some past hurts for sure that are hidden and not shown in the past. Maybe you've buried them away, or you're not looking at them. Especially with the Seven of Cups, it's reversed, and so there's some needing to cut through the illusions and really uncover those past hurts that have been swept under the carpet. Maybe it's too difficult to look at, some past heartache. And this is a message from your guides specifically, and it's the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles, your guides asking you to just double check that everything's in harmony, that you're giving as much as you're receiving, and that there's balance in exchanges, whether that's an energy exchange. You're not giving too much of yourself and not receiving energy back. Are you trying to help everyone and not looking after yourself and doing your own healing and getting the support that you need? There's something close to your heart, really held on at your heart, and you've got the Queen of Pentacles. And so whether that's some abundance, that there might be something that you're creating that's really close to your heart. Generosity is really coming through strong in this reading. So feels like you're helping others, maybe creating a loving environment, looking after other people's well-being. And coming from a place of abundance, there's lots of pentacle energy. And again, this is close to your heart. I just said so many pentacles, and it's the Nine of Pentacles. And so really seeing the fruits of your labor like coming to fruition, and you've earned that abundance, that self-reliance. This might be about well, it's independence, but also taking care of others around you. You've got dedication and wisdom, and it's really a time for enjoying what you've created, what you've made, your accomplishments, celebrating those. It's the fruits of your labor that, yeah, like I said, have come to fruition. So moving forward, there's the devil. And so with this being on your path forward, you're being asked to trust the road ahead, that there might be, again, there's stuff from the past that's hidden. So before moving forward, just make sure that you've done all of the healing from the past, maybe untethered yourself from old attachments, and really recognizing your own power, breaking free from any chains of the past, and confronting any shadows, any inner demons that might be hiding there. The more we push things down, the more we hide from them, the more that they'll persist. And this card is about trusting and death. And so this is a real transformation, a real rebirth, a powerful transformation. It's the end of an era, but starting those new beginnings. Really releasing what no longer serves you, releasing anything that doesn't serve you, and yeah, having that faith, releasing yourself from the chains of the past and what's holding you back, and following your intuition on your path forward. You're already starting to see the fruits of your labor, and so following that, continuing on that path. And you've got the hermit on the road forward. So again, to uncover what needs to have a light shone on it, you need to go in. You need to have that time to retreat, that time for introspection, and really tapping into your inner wisdom. Taking that time out for yourself. We're talking about being in harmony, being in balance. But this is really a time to connect with your heart, to connect with your soul's truth, and really take your self-understanding to a next level, whether that's spiritual upgrades, whether that's working through a next level of healing, and like shedding layers like an onion, shedding off another layer to reach your highest timeline, and confront any inner demons. So this is something that's on your thoughts, and something that you're maybe feeling restricted in what you can say is around communication. So this is on your mind, but something maybe you can't communicate. And this is the Emperor. And so with what you can't communicate, maybe there's some boundaries that you need to put in place that you're finding difficult to find the words to do. Maybe someone's pushing your boundaries. Maybe you have some ideas on how things should be done, and but are having difficulty in finding that power and finding your inner queen, inner king, and coming from that place of leadership. This is maybe something that needs to be communicated. I'm getting this card as well for what needs to be communicated, and more Pentacles energy. So the Seven of Pentacles. So this could be a work situation this could be something that is related to your work, what you're growing, what the abundance that you're creating. But there's something that you need to communicate, whether that's how things should be done. It might be a nervousness that, people will be like, who are you to tell me how it should be done? But you're being called to your trust your deep knowing, and to really start to trust the process, and yeah, to communicate how you see the future, And this is further on your on your path forward. You've got the Page of Wands, and so really this is about creating that abundance. Such good messages for stepping into your abundance, and you're exploring and pushing new horizons. It's a real new stage, of your adventure, and it's exciting. These new creations that come into light, and being given this to trust, and it's the Eight of Cups, and so trust the stuff that needs to fall away. With the Eight of Cups, leave behind everything that doesn't need to come with you, everything that's weighing you down, and trust the path ahead. Anything, potentially there's situations that are in the past that you haven't fully shone the light on, that are draining you emotionally. Those could be cords, people from the past, situations that need addressing, or something that's pulling you away from your true highest spiritual calling. And this is calling for you to have that self-love and follow that soul alignment forward. Okay. And another thing to trust, Hanged Man. And so trust whilst you're releasing and trusting that you're shedding the old versions. With the Hanged Man, it's about that trust and surrender, not clinging on to the way things were, having that new perspective, trusting that newness that you're walking into. And another trust, so the trust, surrender, release the past, and the Page of Swords. And so with the Page of Swords, it was reversed. So this can be where you're struggling to articulate your ideas to others. Well, this is trust that those ideas and thoughts are going to start coming out. You're going to be able to communicate those and really explain your vision and start moving towards that vision. And this is a message for the future. Yes. So going from the reverse page into that Page of Swords, and really walking that path into that Page of Swords. We have both of these, and it's approaching situations with that new perspective and being able to really communicate your ideas and explore them and communicate them to others, and follow that path forward. And I was given the message about spreading your wings and moving up. So this really feels like a spiritual upgrade. It feels like you're up leveling. You're moving into a new timeline, a new your highest path, moving forward. Yeah, so much confirmation coming through. And another trust for moving forward, Five of Swords. And so it's about moving away from any conflict. So where there might be conflict and loss, trust that it's necessary loss for your path forward. And I'm being given the King of Cups, and so, and specifically this is sitting in your heart. So you're sitting there, Sagittarius, you're sitting there leading from your heart and having that compassionate leadership, moving forward, integrating the emotions from the journey and sitting in that harmony and having that emotional stability, emotional mastery, and really that sense of calm. You might have been through a rocky road, but you've shone a light on what you need to release. You've released it and you're really moving into your abundance and moving forward, being given the world. So with the world, it's the ultimate completion. It's you're in that divine alignment, feeling that wholeness, and really you learning all of these soul lessons. You've shone a light on the shadows and coming into that wholeness and that highest timeline. Amazing. So those are all the messages that wanted to come through for this reading. Really amazing messages about your path to abundance, getting that confidence and coming to that completion and releasing anything that doesn't serve you on this path forward. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe and drop in the comments if anything resonated. Thank you so much. Sending love. Bye bye.